Hi, I'm Ben Campbell, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 different top news stories in Boise area and 1 in Ketchum. Let's get right into it. Eagle finalizing a pared down park design. It's looking like this. It's more like parking spaces looking like this, and the purpose is to actually have parking on Eagle Road. So you have over here, we have the State Street, Eagle Road, and from what I'm seeing, what it's going to look like is it's going to be here. It's going to be about 2.5, 5 acres. That's what they're saying it's going to be. My assumption is it's going to be there, because if you look at the street view, all over here is the Twin Rivers subdivision, and this is where a lot of people park. I've parked here. I've parked right here. You probably see my car. That's not my car. I've parked there, and it's really hard to actually walk on the greenbelt if you don't park there. And this is a result of a lawsuit between Ada County and the Twin Rivers subdivision. So the Twin Rivers is conceded. They lost in the Supreme Court, and they conceded some land. And my assumption is it's either going to be on this side. This image makes it seem like it's going to be on the other side, but it makes it seem like it's going to be on this side, but it would make most sense if it's on this side here. You're going to have some good parking to be able to get on the greenbelt before the river. Next story, we have a commercial residential development that's been in the works for about a year in the Lake Hazel 5-mile area. So Lake Hazel 5 Mile, Lake Hazel here, 5 Mile Road here. This is a little area that they're talking about developing into some residential homes here, about 120 homes, and then commercial lots here. And what people are saying is that it's not going to be the best for commercial development. Smith, this guy that apparently he's a managing partner and co-founder of Savory Fund, a restaurant investment and firm based in the Provo area. The interior of the site lacks visibility, adequate parking, and easy access. I would never take any of those sites. So this guy, this neighbor, he actually wrote to the Smith guy and he said, would this actually be a good commercial area? Because they're looking at developing some of it as commercial here. So this would be the commercial development, and then this would be duplexes, some duplexes, triplexes, and single family homes with commercial right here. And this resident wrote to Smith, and he deemed it not a good place to actually put commercial because it's not visible, definitely not visible from Lake Hazel. A lot of the residents are basically saying, we want no residential or all commercial. They don't care if it's going to be a storage container facility. They just don't want more people in the area because it's bunched up with residential just about everywhere. Golf course, and not a lot of commercial. You have this little pocket, human being, this little area that has some stuff, and then you have almost a commercial desert where you have to go, what people are saying is 20-15 minutes to do major shopping, because most people don't just shop at Albertsons. Fair point. So Ada County denied the same project back last year, and last project had 0 commercial spots, and this time they have here it is. They have about 6 to 12 businesses in that area they could fit. I mean, up from 0, that's a positive, right? Next story, we have 65 acres? 65 acre Warm Springs Ranch property, northwest of downtown Ketchum. This will be the biggest park in Ketchum, and it's gonna be mainly, I would compare it to Catherine Albertson Park, but the size is more like Julius Kleiner Park in Meridian. So Julius Kleiner Park is about 60 acres. This is gonna be a spread out version of Julius Kleiner. And this park is gonna have disc golf. It's gonna have a lot of free area. It's mostly a nature park. The other 2 parks in Ketchum are Atkinson Park, which has a baseball field. This is a 2.5 acre park. What you can do with 2.5 acres, you can put a lot onto. It has a baseball field. It has a tennis ball court. They do ice hockey in the winter. This is a pretty decent playground to me. The 2.5 acres, you can do a lot. And the 60 acres, they're gonna make a pretty good nature park. The next park in Ketchum is Rotary Park. This little dinky park. You've got some parking here, you got a pavilion, and there's the playground. So the parks in Ketchum and Sun Valley are pretty lacking. So this 65 acre park in Ketchum, Sun Valley is gonna be a huge addition. So that's it for the 3 stories. Real quick 3 stories. I'll catch you back next week with Free Story Tuesday. Thanks for listening.